Hey brothers and sisters, listen up. You're not going to want to miss this video. I have important updates for Bitcoin in the crypto market on what this wave structure is here from an Elliott Wave point of view. In my opinion, we are in one of two possible situations and scenarios. I'm going to map them both out for you as clearly as I can. We're going to go through this so quick. We're also going to hit S&P 500 because my boy in the last video wanted to see S&P 500. Leave a comment down below on what you want me to chart next. I will chart any asset if I like your comment, and I like YabFit's comment. So we're gonna do S&P 500 as well. Before we get started, guys, join the Discord. It's free, linked in the description below. Don't be stupid, join it. There's a premium option, yeah, but listen, I throw free alerts out. Last alert this weekend, crushed this move to the downside, told everyone that it was going to bounce. It bounced. I mean, what more can you ask for? In the premium, Jay absolutely killed it. Where you at? Where you at? He hit 3 trades back to back to back to back. Called it in the premium Discord. Was alerting everyone all weekend. Join the Discord. Don't be stupid. Lastly, if you are trading, use MEXC. It's the best exchange. No VPN, no KYC, great liquidity, the lowest fees in the game. Use the link in the description below. Use my code below to support me. You get 10% off even the lowest fees, and you get $1,000 in bonuses when you sign up using the link down below. Use MEXC. It's the best exchange, and it helps support my work. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you. Let's get into this. Okay. Beautiful pump that we experienced today. Exactly what we were looking for. Exactly what we were looking for. Now, the main scenario that I am trading, before we get into the other one, what I'm currently trading is a flat right here. And I want to see this come up to the 1-to-1 at around 43.7. That is my current trading plan. Just an ABC flat correction. It is a flat because we retraced, here I'll get rid of this too, 90% of this A wave. This is a zigzag correction A wave. We have a correction down. I'm expecting an impulse to the upside. We're getting an impulse to the upside. I want to come take out this liquidity here. I want to come up and hit roughly 90% here. Somewhere in this range. And then we can hit to the downside. When I pull the fibs, has the potential to break the high, and I would honestly love it if it broke the high slightly. But either way, I have a minimum target here of this pump of 43.7, optimal target of 44.7 right here at the 1272. Maybe doesn't even break the high, maybe slightly breaks the high, and then I will be expecting an impulse to the downside. And that will be nothing more than a flat correction, A, B, C on a larger scale, where we had a correction here, where we have a correction to the upside, and we'll have an impulse to the downside. Now guys, I do want to note, the reason I am so passionate about this wave structure mainly is because the RSI on all of the time frames now has broken to the upside. You can go to the 8-hour, break to the upside. Look at that. You can go to the 4-hour, break to the upside. The 1-hour's been broke to the upside. I mean, that was really the signal right there. Daily. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Daily, we have retraced down to the middle of our momentum, and VWAP's starting to come up. We could get something like that will put in some type of small divergence like that, maybe slightly break the high, and we'll let the divergence play out. This has some room to come up, and this will come down, and then my best guess is we will get another hit to the high like that, take everything out, and that will be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulse to finish up the main structure, and then we'll correct down. Now my other idea still is saying we're in a wave 4, just like this. Now stay with me, stay with me. But when we draw our trend line here, trend line was broken today. Very important trend line. Very important break of the trend line. So we have that drawn out. Technically, you can say we are testing this trend line break at this very point in time. Look, you can even make this more accurate. At this very point in time, we are testing. Almost breaking through the trend line break. Now, if this wants to backtest and come down for some more and reject off the trend line, let's say it wants to reject off the trend line, it can do that, and I'm going to show you how. It's not what I'm playing because of those RSI trend line breaks, though that's important for me. When we break the RSI trend line like that, it's huge for me. But you could say that there is, right here, a flat, zigzag up, zigzag down, and then we're impulsing to the upside. Pull the fibs on this sucker. We're extended. We're at the twos, extensions. The 22618 getting up to. But it can still be a flat correction. I'm gonna get rid of everything here. And we're just correcting this leg. Sorry. This leg still. I'm going to do a WXY so you can see the lines. Here. X. Y. And we might have another leg down. Pull the fibs. We're looking at a break of the low after our retest is done. And then after that, you can expect a hit to the high in the form of a flat. Come up, take out the upper liquidity, and then come down for some more. So you have something like this, something like this, something like this, and then you can come up and take the high out, right? It's wave 4. It's gonna ABC on you. It's gonna WXY. It's gonna take stops out. It's gonna hunt for the liquidity. This is a wave 4 that we are in, people. There's no doubt about it. Also, you could call it a WXY. And that's a finished wave 4 right there. And then we could just come up for our impulse, break the high for wave 5. And then we start our correction on a larger scale. You see what I'm saying? But, again, I am not playing these other options. I'm just showing you that there are other options on the table as far as wave structures. What I am playing is a swift move to come take this liquidity out in the form of a flat right there, due to the longer term time frames trend line getting broken on RSI. It's huge for me. If we stayed under the trend line, I would say okay. But just the fact that we broke it and we have so much space to the upside leads me to believe we're going to come up. All right. That is where I'm at in Bitcoin. Let's hit S&P 500. Guys, I told you it's going to be quick. I'm not messing around. Like, these are the counts. These are the counts. If you want to learn Elliott Wave in more detail, join the Discord. S&P 500. I'll show you exactly what I believe S&P 500 is doing here. On the daily time frame, we're going to stick there. I have a correction to the downside off the all-time highs. We are knocking on the all-time highs doors right now. I have, here, I'll do WXY. Correction to the downside. I have we'll draw a fib here. Another correction to the upside. And if we pull the fib on the W wave, it'd be right in the corrective pocket here of another WXY. And call me flat happy right now, but in my opinion, it's a flat, guys. And we'll be expecting a 5-wave impulse to the downside. And that would be our flat correction, correcting this entire move up. Come on. Something like that. And then we can maybe go up for another wave to the upside. One last final hit to the highs. Oh my gosh. And that would be that. It's what I see in S&P 500. A little bit higher, just like I see in Bitcoin. We got a little bit higher to go. I think we're going to go up and take the highs out after this wave 4 is put in and done and set, which I don't think is done. I think we're going to come up, test the higher liquidity, go down, test the lower liquidity. And then we can come up and actually take the highs for good in wave 5 fashion. And then we're going to correct on a large scale. Just like S&P 500, going to correct on a large scale. And then it's going to come up for one more hit, take out the high liquidity. Bitcoin, on a zoomed out picture, is going to correct on a, like that, come down, test out this breakout, and then we can come up when S&P 500 goes up to take out the highs again. And then once we get up here, you guys all know where I stand. If you've been watching this channel, if you've been following my work, you know where I stand. Death to everything right here. That's it. We're going to come down, take these lows out. April is when the halving is. Get everyone bullish. Everyone thinks we're going to go towards all-time highs. We're having. Oh, goodbye. You're done. See ya. Fair warning, everyone. You can't say I didn't tell you. I'll see you in the Discord. Join up. Subscribe, god damn it. Thanks for all watching the video. If you stayed to the end, I love you. God damn. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.